Now then everybody, it's Dan from homephysique.com. So I've been getting quite a lot of messages lately from people asking me to help them with the macros, i.e. how to work them out from total scratch. Usually what I do is, I've been taking the time to actually do it on a one-to-one basis with people and help it out, but to be fair, lately I've been getting quite overwhelmed with it. So I figured that by doing one of these videos I could use it to help you people out. This is exactly how I do it myself, so I'm going to just go through it. It definitely does work, because it's worked for me, and I know that's a cliche thing to say, but it'll definitely work for you. Really quickly, I just want to quickly apologise for any of the noise. Obviously this is in the garage, there's a main busy road nearby, so things do get noisy, but I'm going to go real quickly with it. First off, what you need to do, if you don't know already what your total daily energy expenditure is, you need to go to freedieting.com and find out. This is the one that I use. If you go there and go onto their total energy requirements for the day, you'll get it. Just fill it out honestly, and it'll basically tell you what you need to do. This is all purely example, so don't take anything too extreme or serious, but basically what I'm going to show you is based on this. 200 pound male, 25 years old, and he's at 20% body fat. It's come back that his activity level is 2,800 calories in order to maintain that weight. So if we was to go with a typical 500 calorie deficit for a £1 a week loss, you're going to look at taking in 2,300 calories. Now you don't have to go straight into that. You could start off with, say, a minus 300 calorie deficit a day and just see how your weight loss goes. You know, you don't have to rush straight into it. Forget about this here, or I could quickly run through it and just say, based on this here, he's going to need 160 grams of protein, 100 grams of fat, or 70 to 90 grams is generally alright, and 190 grams of carbs. Now I'm going to show you how I get to that. His macros are going to be a 200 pound male at 20% body fat. His lean body mass is 160 pounds. That's bone, muscle, just no fat on him, completely stripped down. So the way I've got to that is 20% of 200 is 40, so 200 minus 40 is 160, which is your lean body mass. Now the basis is protein is going to be 1 gram per pound of lean body mass, so 160 grams. Now it's been speculated that you don't need that much protein. All I'm going to say is it's better to err on the side of caution. You know, if you want to try you taking in less protein, by all means go for that. I'm not trying to say that is exactly what you need. That's just what I go off. So 160 grams of protein times 4 will give you 640 calories. That's how many calories you're going to get from 160 grams of protein. Fats, I go for 0.5 grams per pound of total body mass, so that's with the body fat included, which comes back at, for this guy, 100 grams of fat for his 200 pounds, because 0.5 of 200 is going to be 100 grams. Now times that by 9 is going to give you the calories, which is 900 calories. Now like I've said down there, you can, as long as you were sort of within like a 70 to 90 gram range of fat for the day, you're going to be alright. You're going to have optimal hormone production and things will be alright. So generally, if you wanted to have a bit more, if you thought you wanted to have more carbs or a bit more protein, generally try and keep it within that range and you'll be alright. Next up then is your carbs. Now the way you work your carbs out is that you're going to take the calories from your protein and the calories from your fat, and whatever is remaining from your total needs here, that is how many carbs you can have. So for this guy, it's going to be 900 calories plus 640 calories. That's 1,540 calories he's consumed already. So 2,300 minus 1,540 equals 760 calories. Now, if you divide 760 calories by 4, which is how many calories 1 gram of carbohydrates has, you are given 190 grams of carbs. So that brings you back to here. The macros for this guy is 160 grams of protein, 100 grams of fat, and 190 grams of carbs, and that is it. It is really, literally that simple. What you can do then is, once you've worked your macros out and you're losing, say, a pound a week, is you don't need to worry about them then for quite a while. The only time I would start to reassess them and start changing them is maybe, say, 8 weeks into a diet, or if you stop losing weight. If you find that you're not losing weight anymore, reassess them. You might need to drop your calories down, and then you need to shift your percentages about. But really, once you're losing weight, just go with that. Do you know what I mean? Don't worry about it so much. The whole goal, you should never really need to change your protein one, because ideally you're not going to lose any lean body mass. That's the ideal scenario. You're obviously going to lose some muscle mass, but the whole point behind a cut is that you keep as much muscle mass as possible and lose the rest, lose the fat. So really that should never change. Like I said, the carbs and the fats, you will reduce the carbs in order to make your deficit bigger, or you can increase some cardio, increase your activity, either way. But that's it really. So I hope this has cleared things up here, and I hope this is going to be helpful for people that want to know how to work out their own macros. I hope I have described it as clearly as I can. Usually, I mean, if anybody does have any problems with it still, please feel free to get in touch with me on any of my contacts in the description box. I'll give you a quick run through, but really you should be able to do it yourself based off what I've told you here. So please like, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm going to be doing another video very soon showing you how to use MyFitnessPal app, as really that's the next step for this. Once you know your macros, and then you know how to use, say, MyFitnessPal to track them, you're laughing really, you can't go wrong. Cheers now.